the brand new email builder for daily send emails, which used to be called broadcasts in Kartra 7.0. All right. Hey there. My name is Jess. I am a Kartra certified business consultant and technical expert. I run Pineapple Relations and I work every day with clients in Kartra to maximize their Kartra experience. Today, we are talking about broadcast emails and the new changes for Kartra 7.0 that was released in October of 2024. All right. First things first, where did your emails go? They are now off to the side in marketing, listed as emails and SMS. Once you're inside here, here's where you will go to create your broadcast. A couple things I want to highlight here. Your emails are organized the same way they have been organized, with the newest created email at the top, oldest created email at the bottom. Your search bar got larger, and now you are able to filter and sort by your drafted, your scheduled, and your sent emails, as well as being able to sort these by categories. Your categories here are listed alphabetically A to Z. When you go to create a new broadcast, we're going to go ahead and hit the blue button at the top to create a new broadcast. You'll name your broadcast on this side. This is internal, it's just for you. And here you will choose whether you're sending an email or you're sending a text message. If you're sending an email, you have a couple more options. Do you want to send a plain text email, or do you want to use one of the templates that you may have saved yourself or that Kartra has installed in the program for you? A note here, a big change here is that you can only use one template per email at this time. All right, so we're gonna go in and jump in and do a plain text email here and just name our test email. I'm gonna do 10/31/2024. Name your email, choose what you're doing, and choose your template if you would like to use a template at all. I'm gonna use plain text for this example. Once you're in the builder itself, you've got a couple things here. You can rename your email right here at the top. You can see what category and change what category that your email is associated with. And from here, you are able to design your emails. You can Actually, first, let's just go right in and design our emails. This is a change in the order that you have done it in previously. We are creating our message first. So to create our message, go ahead and hit Edit Message. You've got your subject line, which is defaulting to say, Welcome to Kartra. Please go ahead and change your subject lines. Enter your preview text if you would like a preview text. And then your variables are over to the side. And what I am loving about new variables is that they have this copy button, which allows you to copy and just directly paste into the body of the email the variables that you want to use. And then you can add any additional variables that you have to use that you might use frequently in your systems. You can add them by just adding that to it. And then if you don't want that anymore, you can go ahead and delete that one out. Create the body of your email here, and then you're pretty much good. I do want to point out that you are able to toggle from a basic email builder to a template email builder. If you do this while you have created content within the system, you will lose everything that you have created. So let's just pick this one as an example and apply it. And it tells us everything that you already have is going to be replaced. And you say, great, that's okay. So now you've got your email, you've entered your subject line, your preview text, you've adjusted this email. It looks good. It's good to go. I always suggest sending a test email to yourself to make sure that it looks as good in the builder as it does in actual email. Once you're good here, actions at the top, save and exit will take you out of the builder and back to make additional choices. Exit without saving is pretty clear. Save will save your progress and keep you in this screen, and save template will make it a template for you to use in the future. So we're going to hit save and exit here. If you wanted to create different versions of this email to send to your audience in split testing, you can hit new version. New version creates as many new versions of this as you like. What I really like about this new feature in split testing is that you can clone the version that you have and continue from there without creating a new blank version. You can also in here set the percentage that you want this email to go to. And when I entered 50% here, it adjusted this one. When I come into version D and I say, let's do 25%, it adjusted this way. So we would just need to adjust and say, hey, we want each of them to be 25%. So 25, 25, 25, great, so that's 100%. In the From To tab, this determines who this is going to. This used to be the first step, it's now the second step. The default here is only me, and you will replace this with who you are going to send this email to. So in this example, this is my Happy Halloween email, and I'm going to send it to my main list. Subscribe to my main list. And I have that this will go to this many people, which is great. That's exactly what I want to do. In automations, you would set automations for this particular email. So you've got your commands and then your thens, and you can customize that to whichever you like. And then in the last option, you have your analytics, which will appear after you have sent this email. Once your email is good and you are ready to send this email, hit the blue button in the top to send this email. You can send it immediately. You can schedule it later, or you can save it as a draft. If you choose to send and schedule it later, you have this option, which populates when I started creating this email. So I like in here setting the time before the date, and I'll show you why. If I come in and I choose my date first, the button closes out. If I set the time first, let's say 9:09 a.m., the time doesn't close this section. Selecting the date does. So I would encourage you, set your time first and then come back and choose your date, unless you don't mind going back into the builder. And I always want to have increased efficiency when creating these kind of emails in my business. And I can go ahead and set it as done. Now, let's use the same kind of example and let's go back to our main screen where we have all of our emails. If you have this email saved as a draft, or you want to change something once this email is created, it's super easy to jump right back into the email and go back in and make those changes. You can either click on the text or you can click on the message button and you jump right back into the email builder, where you can schedule from right here or make any changes to any of the versions that you have on your email. Let's say I want to change this one and schedule it as draft. I need to finalize a detail on the email. So this one is scheduled as a draft. All right, that is all I have for the new email builder, Kartra 7.0. If you have any questions related to email, Kartra 7.0 in general, drop a comment, and I would love a subscribe on this YouTube channel to share any of the additional tips and tricks and things as they come out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have the best time creating emails in Kartra.